Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be checking out a game called Untitled Attack on Titan. This is a game on Roblox that apparently has been out for, I think, close to, a year, 2 years, I'm not exactly sure, but we're going to be checking out this game today. And before we get this started, I wanted to wish one of my friends, Lolo, a very happy birthday. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. One of the first things that I am going to point out is this caught me off guard. For any people that are wanting to play this, don't have your volume set to max if you like you're hearing, mainly due to the fact that the intro music that you start with will blast your eardrums out. There's also a bunch of settings that you can also do in the main menu here, like changing your character style, like changing your hair color and whatnot. You can also change, I believe, your cape and your outfit, which is similar to the last season of Attack on Titan for those who have watched it. Also, if you're playing on something like mobile or any other device, console, whatnot, there should be a fast mode under the options menu when you first start the game. And if you go over there, there should be something called fast mode, and that should help make it easier to run, because this game is pretty it has pretty high graphics starting off, even if you have it set very low, so it will like make it very hard for whatever device you're on or whatever console you're on to actually run properly. So I would recommend turning that on. Or I mean, if you're playing on PC like I am, and I have a pretty decent PC that can run, so yeah, if that's the case, then I wouldn't even worry about it. So now we're here in the lobby here. There's actually plenty of things you can do here in the lobby, such as upgrades. You can go to like this shop that can allow you to get new types of gear. You can get like medical gear. You can get boosted gear, I believe. And also there should be like cosmetics for swords and whatnot, but they're not really like anything like that gives you a boost or anything. They're purely cosmetics. So yeah, there's that. But the main thing here is the type of game modes, such as missions, bosses, and free roam. Those are like the main ones that I'm going to be showing here today. But for the game modes, there are different kinds of maps, bosses. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 bosses mainly, but there's different kinds of bosses that you can fight, and there's plenty of different maps and game modes that you can also do, which for the missions game mode, it allows you to select 3 kinds of missions. Rescue mission, one where you protect a base in the forest, and then the third one I honestly forgot. So the controls for this game are actually pretty simple, not to mention before you actually start the game on Roblox, it kind of shows you all the controls beforehand, because it doesn't really show you in the game itself. So once you figure them out, though, it's pretty easy. Grapple, you basically have to use both the keys E and Q, and for mobile, you have to double tap the screen. For mobile, it's a little bit weird, but for PC, it's pretty easy. I mean, apart from the fact that when you're not your middle finger, but both of your fingers at the same time, or in like you're trying to like bend your hand, it can kind of become a little bit straining, so try to be careful with that. But my special ability on here is self-heal and heal ally, but when you're starting out, you're probably going to have, I think it's, I don't know if it's sword throw or something, but there's like no, actually I think it's infinite gas is what it is. But with each and every different kind of equipment that you get and you swap between them, it'll give you new abilities and whatnot. So as you've probably seen from the gameplay here, there are 3 things that you need to focus on, and there's also, well, the obvious thing of how to kill the Titans, which if you've watched Attack on Titan, it's pretty obvious. Go for the back of the neck and go for the nape. But you can also just attack them somewhat normally, like cutting off their arms and stuff, and it'll deal a little bit of damage, but not much. But the main things that you have to focus on is going to be your blade durability, which is actually very realistic to the actual show itself, which I'm actually very impressed about that. Your gas usage, which you can go back to the main base and go refuel your blades, or not, yes, refuel your blades, that makes sense. Refuel your gas and then refill your blades. And then you also need to watch your health, because your health cannot be regen unless you have a medical gear, or probably somebody else heals you. So that's literally it. So just be wary of that. So the missions game mode, depending on what you're in, will usually end when you've reached the objective. I haven't really finished the rescue mission one, so I'm assuming that you have to actually like rescue somebody for it to actually end. But for this specific one, you just have to kill the Titans and survive, and then you win and you get a whole bunch of gold. So that's basically as simple as that. As for the third one as well, I still have no idea because I never played that specific map, so I don't really know about that. When I recorded this video, I ended up doing both the Colossal Titan and the female Titan as well. So I'm going to be showing you the Colossal Titan fight before anything, because I will say that that fight took a tremendous amount of time, but I cut it up into pieces so you don't have to watch the entire thing, because that would have been like a 30-40 minute video, and I'm not going to do that to y'all, so... Apart from the Colossal Titan's fight being so time consuming, the main hard part was trying not to die to the heat that was trying to kill me after the protection for the Colossal Titan came back, and also him hitting the ground every 5 seconds, so you have to kind of dodge. I found like a little cheesy spot later on, which I'll show in the rest of this fight.
Three hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
3 hours later.
So after a long and somewhat 30 minutes of just straight fighting of the Colossal Titan, I was finally able to beat it, and I got a total of 1,525 gold. So, I mean, that's pretty decent, but considering the amount of time that it takes, it's pretty time-consuming. Unless you have a bunch of people that know what they're doing, then I guess you could probably finish it in, what, 10-15 minutes, but that's still quite a bit of time. So I ended up fighting the other boss as well, the female Titan. So this one did not go according to plan or well in the slightest. I ended up dying almost immediately, which you will see here in just a second.
Oh no.
I'm in danger.
So yeah, that did not go according to plan in the slightest. So instead of showing the female Titan boss fight, we're gonna go to frame roam instead, because I'm not trying to get slapped another 20 times. So yeah, let's go hop right into that. So mainly for free roam, there isn't a whole lot. Basically what it is, well, apart from it being free roam, is you start out in, I don't really know what district this is, but you start out in a district, and you could just kill a whole bunch of Titans. You can basically grapple onto anything. You can also leave the wall, but as you'll see, you'll probably hear in a second, the wall is a little bit bugged as well, so like on the outside of it, so be careful of that. You might get stuck, or you might just fall. And then you can also go outside of the wall completely, and there's also like a forest area which you can also fight Titans there, but that did not go well in the slightest. So that's basically it for today's video. There isn't really a whole lot more I can show here, but if you want to check out this game for yourself, I can probably leave a link to it in the description below. It is on Roblox. Just search up Attack on Titan and it should be the first result. So yeah, you can go check it out for yourself if you want. It's a very fun game. Probably not to really grind, but more of just to like have the experience and just to have fun with it. It's a whole lot of fun. So yeah, if you want to go check it out, go right ahead. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!